What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vlogust, day 18. Here we go. I am making a video with your suggestions and a video of what you wanted to see from my camera roll, so we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump right into it. Alright, so we will start off with the photo that's the most recent from my camera roll. First person asked for a food photo, and so I honestly didn't have that many pictures of food in my phone, which is surprising. And so, for our anniversary, which you guys all saw if you watched that vlog, we went and got pizza and we got sushi, so this is that photo. I ended up sending this picture to, like, some of my family, just being like, look at this, this is my best day ever, I love sushi so much. So what I have here, I have spicy California roll, I have a tuna roll, and I have, a tempura California roll. I got that one because I just like California rolls a lot. And the second reason is because Alan doesn't like sushi, and so I figured if I got the tempura roll, he might be more willing to try it out, which he did. He did try it. Didn't like it, which is fine, but he at least tried. And in the background of that one, you can actually see what Alan got for dinner on our anniversary. So he has a pepperoni and black olive pizza, which he loves black olives, and I don't, so I'm glad he could have those. And then bread bites. So 10 out of 10 on the food. We loved it. Next picture is a picture right before or after an embarrassing moment. And I would say that, like, I'm sure I do embarrassing things all the time, but I don't often get, like, super embarrassed to a point of remembering it and it, like, sticking with me. So this one actually was one of the hardest ones for me to find. So what I ended up picking was a picture that, it's this one, and it was right before we went on a hike when we were in Liverpool for a class. So you can see, like, my two professors, a tour guide named TJ leaning over a table, and then my friends Sydney and Katie right in the blue. So what happened was we're going on this hike, and then in England they have these stone walls all over the place in, like, the country, which is where we were. And a lot of times if they're, like, bigger and you climb over them, like, often, they will have rocks, like, leading out of the wall that you can climb up, and then a little pathway that you can walk over, and then either you can jump down or there's rocks that go down the other side. So I climb up the rock, and I put my left foot in first, and so I kind of, like, shuffle, and then the rocks to go down were on the left side, so I couldn't, like, get my right leg out to turn and go down, and it was too awkward to, like, turn with my left foot and go down the steps. So I was like, it's 4 feet high, it's fine, I'll just jump off. And so I jumped off the wall and landed my foot, like, halfway in a hole that I didn't know was there, and I ended up spraining my ankle really badly. So I also included a picture of that. So here's my ankle. This is the same day that I fell off the wall, so you can see slight bruising down by my toes on the base of my foot, and then you can just see how giant my ankle is. Like, it's swollen halfway up my leg. And then I also have this picture from when we were in Liverpool. It's like a 4 or 5 days later, I think. You can see the bruising all on my toes, the bruising halfway up my shins, like around my ankle is still swollen, my foot's still swollen. So that's probably pictures before and kind of after an embarrassing moment. And what makes it the most embarrassing was leading up to the hike, I was just nervous because your girl's not super athletic, and I was like, I don't want to overexert myself or be embarrassed about how bad I do on this hike. And so I talked to my professors about it, like, just asking how intense it was, how mediocre, you know, the skill level of it. Honestly, super easy, not hard at all, just walking through the countryside, up and down some hills, and then I fell off the wall and hurt myself. So it was mostly embarrassing in the fact that, like, I was so nervous about having to do this hike, and then I fell and got out of it, and I was, like, embarrassed that my professors would think I did it on purpose, type of a thing. Oh. Next, somebody asked for the cutest pictures of our 3 kittens. So this first one is of Queso when she's a little baby. I just love this picture. She's so cute, and she's sleeping, and I love her. Oh, So, I feel bad about this. Spooky's a little bit harder to find a cute picture of. One, because, like, his fur is all black, so it's hard to really, like, see his face or his facial expressions. And speaking of, gosh. And so, like, he is the cutest little boy, and I love him so much. But it's hard to find pictures of him where he looks as cute as he is. So most recently we got them, like, a little aquarium from Target, and it had, like, a scratch pad on the bottom and then the top floor. So this is a picture of Spooky in the aquarium. I mean, he's a cute little boy, and I love him so much. But it's just so hard to find pictures of him where you can actually, like, see his cute little face. Then lastly, listen. Every picture of Trebek I've ever taken could be in this. I know it's a very stark opposite from Spooky, and I'm sorry about that. So I have this picture of Trebek, and she's super cute, and she had fallen asleep on me, and she's got her little paws tucked, and I just love her so much. To stay with animals, somebody asked me for the cutest animal picture on my phone, and so since I did the 3 cats, I was like, it's not fair to pick one of those to be the cutest animal. So instead of picking a picture of a cat again, I ended up choosing this picture of my mom's dog. Her name's Ella. She's got a little swimsuit on. She's so happy. She's so cute. And I love her so much. So this would probably be the cutest picture on my phone of an animal besides my own cats. Next are photos from when I went to South Korea. And I have a lot of them. So I'll just pick, I think I saved 3. And I'll use 2. And then I'll save 1 for another picture. So this first picture is me, my sister, her husband Mitch, and our cousin Andy. And we are outside a train station in South Korea. And this is where they had the 2 mascots and then the Olympic rings. So we took a picture on those. Jada and Mitch are being Suhurang, which is the tiger. That's a way, like, he would pose a lot with his arms, and he would kick one of his legs out. So that's what pose that they're doing. I am being the 6th Olympic ring, and then Andy is just hanging off the rings. So this was right before we ended up going to see, I think, 2 hockey games. So that's what we're doing here. So another picture from South Korea is this picture, which I'm still very jealous of. In South Korea, they have curly fries at McDonald's, and I want those here. They were good. So I still have a picture of them on my phone. Next picture is somebody asked for a picture of myself and Alan. And we just don't take pictures together that often. A favorite picture from our wedding is this picture where I'm showing Alan my Birkenstocks, which I was super excited to wear. They were so comfy. Love that picture of us. It's my Facebook profile picture. I'm sure our wedding photographer was very happy that that's the one I chose. But then a more serious, cute picture of us. So our photographers actually live in Celebration, Florida, which is right by where we went on our honeymoon. We didn't end up having an engagement session because of COVID. So after the wedding, we were going down to Florida anyway, so we figured we would just meet them there. And this is the town where they live. That's super cute, super picturesque. So we ended up getting like a honeymoon session at the end of our honeymoon there with them. So this is a picture from that I do really like. Next, a picture from my birthday. So I went through my computer instead of my phone for this one. It had pictures going all the way back to like 2015. And I barely have any pictures from any of my birthdays. This was the day that I had the most just because we were, my friend Sydney and I were in New York. She actually got me tickets to see a Broadway show for my birthday that year. So this was 2018, I think. And this is the picture that I have. It was outside of the Richard Rodgers Theater in New York. And we went to go see, obviously, Hamilton on Broadway. This was a different show than she got me tickets for. These ones we got individually. And it was really funny because at the time we got these tickets, neither of us had enough money saved up to buy 2 tickets together. So we were sat separately in this theater. And then the show that we saw for my birthday, but not on my birthday like this one was Dear Evan Hansen. Next, someone asked for a picture of my family. And since I've already had the 3 cats and I've had a picture of Alan and I decided to do it of like my sisters and my parents growing up. And so this picture is a picture that I took a long time ago. I'm sorry, I'm waving this makeup brush around. It's a picture that I took on Snapchat, and there's a filter that you could like switch faces around. So you can see that all of us have a different face. I think I have the funniest face. I have my dad's face, and I think that's hilarious. And I think like the longer you look at it, the funnier it is. So this is a picture of my family. My sister Jada asked for a picture of either her and I, or a picture of Logan. And so I have two for this one. One is a picture of us. This is at Disney, getting a picture of Logan, and the sun was very bright. So that is me squatting, trying to block the sun from the picture. And she is laying on the ground, and he is obviously the baby that's sitting there. And that was for his first birthday, and he's got a little cupcake, but you can't see it. So I think this picture is really funny, and I like this one. And then this is probably one of my single favorite pictures of Logan. He reminds me of the teacher and the dad from Shark Boy and Lava Girl, like George Lopez when he's like the electro guy. I don't remember what his name is, but that's what this picture reminds me of, and I think it's so funny. So my friend Sydney asked for my favorite travel picture. So first I have this picture. It is in Liverpool. The building in the like back of the photo with the clock on it is like a very famous building in Liverpool, and then I have no idea what the other one is with the like one flag sticking off the top. I just really like this picture. It was down by like the docks in Liverpool, and I just love it. I love Liverpool. I really want to go back. Hopefully one day I can. But this is my favorite travel picture from there. Next, my cousin Allie wants a picture of me doing something athletic. Here's the thing, I do athletic things all the time. I just don't have my phone on me because I don't want it to get, ruined. So this picture is also from when I went to Liverpool. If you look down, you can see that this is post ankle sprain. And we are hiking through like the woods. It's myself, my friend Sydney, and then our friend Hannah. I believe it was just the three of us. And we were hiking through the woods down by this like river that was super cute. So at this point we had stopped, taken off our shoes, and just kind of stood in the water for a little bit because it was really nice and cold and felt really good like midway through our hike. So there I am hiking. So next is a blurry photo. I looked through my camera roll for so long trying to find a blurry photo, and it was very hard. I ended up somehow finding this one. It is myself. I'm on the outside with my hands right here. And then in the gray shirt is my friend Sydney. And then next to her is our friend Marissa. So the three of us were in a sorority, and we were all comm majors, and we were all the same year. So this is a picture of us probably right around the time of graduation. Maybe like a week or two before graduation. And this is probably the blurriest photo that I have. I've checked for many, and this is all I got. My sister Jamie asked for the worst firework photo that I have, and I don't have any of the fireworks actually in the air for some reason. I know I've taken a ton, so I have included this picture of a firework getting lit, so there's not even a firework yet. So I'd say that's a pretty bad firework photo. So there it is. Jamie also asked for either my favorite picture of us together or my favorite picture of her. So this one is my favorite picture of her. I don't know if that's true. I just think this one is really funny. This is from a Christmas party in like 2019 maybe. I don't know. But then I do have this picture of us from my college graduation, which is actually a nice picture. I don't think either of these are my favorite of us together, but they were just the ones that I found. So lastly, I was asked for my happiest photo, and I feel like so many of my photos have a very happy memory associated with them, but probably the one where you can see it the most on my face and the one where like I think I'm the happiest is this picture. This is from when I went to South Korea, and this was at like a downhill ski event, I think. I'm not very sure what it was called. Obviously, I'm so happy to be there. I love the Olympics, as you guys know. I was just super jazzed. Like, look how happy I am. Like, this is probably one of my happiest travel pictures and one of my happiest pictures of me that I have. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I really appreciate it. Those are all the pictures from my camera roll. If you have any suggestions of like participative videos like this that you would like to see, we've got, you know, what is today? The 18th. We've got like 12 more days. We can squeeze another 1 or 2 in. But thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogust Day 19. Bye!